Welcome to the Institute of Women's Studies, or IWS. The Institute is an education and training institution established in 1988 as a response to the problem of the subordination of women and the violation of their most basic rights as individuals, as women, and as members of the community. It was an attempt by St. Scholastica's College to reach out to other women beside its students and enroll them in the wider struggle for personal and social change. The Institute believes that the treatment of women as mere objects or second-class citizens is not some isolated problem, but the result of the values and thought found in the most powerful, influential structures and systems of society. The Institute believes that the unequal relations between man and woman, rich and poor, big and small, white and color, natural and superficial, is the proof of the patriarchy that surrounds us. Patriarchy that prevents women from realizing their potential. The Institute, therefore, wants to rouse every woman, man, and child to such patriarchy and invite them to help undo it. Working mostly with schools and civil society organizations, the Institute has a vision of a society where women and men have equal rights and status, people participate and determine their own development, the environment is recognized and respected as having its own integrity beyond that of providing for human needs, and where opportunities for growth are accessible to all. The seminar and training programs provides alternative education on a wide range of topics to enhance women's awareness and amplify women's equality. The program trains women toward becoming effective organizers and advocates of women's rights. In 2004, after years of working for women's empowerment, the IWS began offering consultancy services to partners to help mainstream gender consciousness and equity within their respective organizations. Among the steps in this mainstreaming process are the gender fair education seminars that had been attended by school administrators and educators from other Asian countries, and the gender studies for men training that seeks to develop competence in propagating gender consciousness among men, especially within the school and church sectors. The IWS publishes books, journals, and other materials on women and by women, and has released since 1990 more than 30 journals, monographs, essay compilations, and women's literary titles. It maintains a resource center where print and non-print materials on gender studies, particularly in the areas of religion, ecology, and history, are available for researchers and training participants. Several times, the Institute ventured into radio programs to be able to reach a wider audience for its advocacy. The Institute has two homes. The first in Malate, Manila, located across St. Scholastica's College, and the second, a farm in Mendez, Cavite, serve as space for women's learning, reflection, and rest. The three-story building in Manila, called Nursia, named after the birthplace of St. Scholastica and St. Benedict in Italy, has a conference area, library and reading room, dormitory, and pension rooms for guests. The Women and Ecology Wholeness Farm in Mendez, Cavite, 73 kilometers south of Manila, is a venue for trainings, retreats, and seminars, as well as a demo farm for an alternative lifestyle that is environment-friendly and sustainable. Women around the farm have been organized and now engaged in micro-enterprises such as soap making, bread making, and livestock raising. It has been more than 20 years since the Institute of Women's Studies has pioneered alternative women's education. from simply helping define the syllabus of the first women's studies course to be offered in a Philippine school, the Institute has grown to become a significant voice in the Filipino struggle for the empowerment of women. It has touched the hearts and minds of so many women and men and amplified the call for gender justice and equality 100-fold. From a single step, it has become the deep commitment and passion of many to see a social arrangement that respects women's rights, values their contributions, and recognizes their potential. As the years have grown, the Institute longs for the day when there will be no need for its work, where women and men live harmoniously with each other with respect, dignity, and equality.